Governor Kathy Hochul has proposed changes to foundation aid, the formula used to determine how much state funding public schools receive. Under the governor's plan, about half of districts would receive less money than they did last year. Both the Assembly and Senate rejected those cuts in their proposals that passed last week.
Now, a number of local districts are bracing for the possibility that they're going to be getting less money from the state, less than they expected anyway.
News 10 ABC's James De La Fuente checking in with several local school leaders today on how they're responding.
Well, two area school districts are planning to inform their communities tonight on next year's budget. Berlin and Salem school districts are two of the hundreds of districts predicted to face adversity if Governor Hochul's proposal to change the equation for foundation aid funding goes through.
Learn this about me. I don't accept the status quo just because it's easier. I don't mind shaking things up and asking the hard questions, like, why are we still following a formula that's been in place since 2008?
Many districts fear the change will mean cuts to budgets, and leaders were caught off guard.
Governor Hochul did follow through on a commitment to fully fund foundation aid, so that's a positive. But that's one reason why the cuts this year were surprising and alarming to many school leaders.
Robert Lowry, the deputy director of the New York State Council of School Superintendents, has his thoughts on why.
I believe that the primary reason for the school aid cuts was concern about the overall state financial outlook.
Whatever the reason, the Lake George Central School District is worried.
It's going to negatively impact students. There's just no way around it.
The superintendent has an idea that might help.
I really think they need to look at the formula and look to adjust that and bring districts to the table so they can hear our stories.
Both Berlin and Salem school districts sent letters to parents telling them the proposed formula resulted in funding cuts between almost $800,000 to more than $1 million.
This potential travesty, if not rectified, will negatively impact our students, our school, and our community for generations to come.
In Salem, the superintendent says, we will again be faced with the challenging task of reducing the number of teachers and staff positions for the next school year. The proposed change in the school funding equation still has to be worked out in state budget negotiations. The budget is due April 1st. Now that gives school districts just over a month to finalize their own budgets by the May 7th deadline. Reporting in studio, James De La Fuente, News 10 ABC.